Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. Today I have some projects to work on, so I figured I'd bring you guys along with me. I don't know if I will keep it in real time or if I will keep it, or if I'll put you guys in time lapse. But anyway, I am working on another swap. I did work on a, and it involves some of our friend Christian, who's Christian's Crafty Adventures here on YouTube and Instagram. It involves some of her magical items that we create, that she shared her tutorials with us. So the main item that I'm creating for my swap partner is the caddy, which is Christian's ultimate crafty organizer. I don't know, she's got a long title, but I will do my best to link her channel and tutorial here in the description box. But I made the caddy already. I'm not going to show a DIY for this because my girl made a beautiful tutorial, so I'm just going to refer you to her channel and watch her tutorial on how to put this together. And my swap partner loves pastels, so I'm doing a Christmas pastel theme, and I'm using my Snow and Cocoa collection, and it's the 12 by 12 paper pad. And one of the items I'm creating for my partner is another Christian invention, and she drew the little polar bear, and it wasn't for Snow and Cocoa, it was for a different Christmas collection, and it has a polar bear in it. But I'm going to use this one from the Snow and Cocoa. This was my original drawing right here. I drew that from just sketching it, and then I had figured I should make it a little bigger, so I kind of drew it a little bigger. And then following Christian steps, although I do make these things, I know how to do the whole draw it out and make your patterns. What I did was I drew my first large image, and then I did another drawing of it, and it looked like this. Now you'll see it's in parts and pieces because I used it to create my layers, and that's exactly what Christian did. So I drew a second one, actually a third, because this is the prototype. So this is the third one I drew out, and I drew in mainly the scarf part and the head and everything. And that way now I could cut this piece apart and have patterns for it. So that is my pattern or template that I created for my polar bear. All right, so I cut out the pieces in pattern paper, and for the cheeks I used my punch, and this is a EK Success punch. This is from a D-Stash haul, and this is 1/2 inch circle. So I just punched it out of some pink cardstock that I have here on my table. It's just a piece of scraps. I also use some what is this called, mirror cardstock from Urban Gems, and this is the Tonic Studio mirror cardstock, and I got that from Nurse Tara. urbangems.com is her shop. I used my itty bitty hole puncher right here. It's super tiny, the perfect size for his eyes. And then what I'm going to do next is draw his nose and mouth in. I will do that by hand. Okay, so now let us assemble it. So the other thing I did was I I put 2 layers of this paper together, and in order to do the back, I got one for the front and one for the back. I put my papers, the white sides facing each other, and then I cut my pattern using the template. I cut that out, so now that becomes my layering piece for the scarf, and this will be on the back of this one. Now I don't think this piece here is necessary. I don't think we need it, but it's there for now, it's just there. And then this is another piece, so this is going to be here for the front layer. And I wanted to show you the bear that I'm pulling this image from. Let me just, I mean, you guys are familiar with the Snow and Coco. So there he is. That's the bear that I used as my reference. Excuse me. All right, so before I glue these down, I do want to put some ink, distress ink on them. So let me grab my ink, and I'm just using this one. It's from scrapbook.com. This was one of their free gifts at the time when I did order from them. And I'm just going to take this just so we could see the edges of my scarf. Okay, I'm going to do this part. We could see all our edges right there. And I like the distress look. So there you go. You know, you could take it another step further and just completely cut these two pieces apart and layer them the way you want them. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this right here using my ink to help me show the layers. There we go. And you don't get just a flat look. You can actually see the scarf better. There we go. Just like that. Super simple. And I'm going to do the same for this one. I just go around. And it's like the perfect pink for this paper. And I had this thing for a while. I don't know. So many years ago. I'm going to do the same for his cheeks. And just get the edges very lightly. And look at the difference. So much easier, so much better. Oops, I got a lot on that one, but that's okay. Just rub it in. There you go. And there's that cheek. Can rub this in too. Gives it just a little bit more dimension. Here we go. So I think that is what I want, the look that I'm going for. All right, so here I'm going to do the back piece while I have all my pieces out and my ink pad is out. And I think we're going to call that a done deal. I'm already not wanting that piece. I think the back would just look good with that. I think that looks good enough. Okay. For my edges, I think I will go around the edge with a little bit of soot. This is Tim Holtz soot. Much better with that. Okay, leave that there for now. See, look at that. It's so much better. I like it. Ooh, whoops. Oh well. It's a dirty bear for a reason. All right, so now I can decide if I want to put this on the bottom or on the top of the bear. So let's see. Or not the bear, the collar. Scarf. You see how I'm saying, you see what I mean? Like, do I want it there? Do I want it there? Do I want it underneath like that? I think I like it underneath. Okay. And I might put a little bit of foam tape on that. So I'm going to use my my Bearly Arts glue, and I'm just going to attach it right here. I think my bottle is going to need another refill. Can I get a refill? So now is the time to decide if I wanted to put a shaker, but I guess I will not because I've now glued this down. Well, that was the time to do it, and I'm going to go with the no-go. Let's see, what do I want? I want foam tape, but I'm not sure if I want it to be too much. That's okay, we're gonna just go with it. There we go. All right. Let's cut this here and just stretch it out a little bit. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Forgot to turn my glue gun on. It's okay. We don't need it right this second. Not at all. Okay. I think it's so cute. So this is going to turn into a mini, either a journal or a, what's it called? Mini album. Okay, I think that's good right there. Trim that out just a little bit. Okay, go with that. I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. Okay guys, so I finished my faux stitches. I put my layering pieces on and I love it. And so the insides, I think I will like probably put some pattern paper on the inside. Let me see. I also have to cut out the pages that are going to go in into the journal or album or whatever we call it. Alrighty, so that is it for this little page. I think I need to go ahead, so see it lines up perfectly. I need to go ahead and cut out some pages to go inside this little album. Might do an accordion fold of some sort so that it opens like this and it can just close up again. So let me do some thinking and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is what I did. I'm sorry I didn't record how I put the binding in, but it's a simple accordion fold piece of paper. So I folded them up. I scored a piece that was, I don't know how many inches, 4 inches, but I did cut off about 1 inch off the top because my binding, you can see right here, it's only, gosh, maybe 3 inches. Yeah, exactly. So 3 inches tall. And that's gonna hold my paper, my pages in there. So what I will do is glue, you see how there's a Z here. So I'm gonna put some glue on the back side here so that this stays together, becomes one for a page, and so does this one, and it's so on and so forth. So that's what I'm gonna do. Open this side up and put some glue up in there just to keep it together. I'm not using hot glue because it becomes bulky, but I do want to make sure that I use enough glue. All right, let me do that. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean. So I glued the two pieces, the front and the back of this, and now it becomes one sturdy like flap. And what I will do is make some blank pages, like back and front, and then put this here so that it's a page. And I'm sure some of you know how to do this. I know I'm gonna have to glue this one. I might have to just glue it off because I didn't think this through. Again, another project from Eileen. You know, like I said, you can always watch those other ladies that do these projects a lot. This is my first time experimenting with these accordion fold flaps, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue all of them and just call it done. And hopefully we'll be able to work with it better. Okay. Otherwise, I don't know how else to work with this. Alrighty, let me cover this up and show you what it looks like on the inside. Ta-da! So tiny. Oh my gosh, I might have to rethink this and pull these out maybe and do it all over again. So we'll see, we shall see. What I am going to use is the blue cardstock, this blue cardstock right here, and trace this paper right here. This is the main template, and I need how many do I need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Ooh, I need 12 pieces. What? I know I'm only going to get 4 out of this one. And I'll show you why, because I'm going to cut one out or 2 out because it's 2 layers of paper. And go ahead and trace this around my template. And this will definitely be smaller than the blue piece of paper that I used. Okay. Now, put some clips here. Just help me hold on to the paper without it shifting on me. Like I said, this is my first time making one of these, and you all know how I work. It's trial and error. So go ahead. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make up your own rules and figure your own ways out how to do this. Nobody has to stress about these, you know, really simple projects. It's supposed to be simple. I tend to really complicate things for myself for no reason. All right. So I will come back and show you what the pages are going to look like. Okay guys, so I just cut out my first insert page, whatever you want to call it. And it's very flimsy paper, but once you get these pages glued together or stitched together, it will be sturdy enough. This is what I had to, this is what I was planning to do. So this little tab here that we created, I wanted to insert my page there, my 2 pages, and glue them together. And this is what it was supposed to look like. So inside the album, it's supposed to look like that. And it should stay, yeah, within the page cover. The book cover. All right, so let me figure this out. I'm not going to put anything on here because I want them to do whatever they want to do, the person who's receiving this. Make their own, you know, decor or add photos or journal or any of the above. Yeah. So basically just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So I need 10 more of these. Ooh-wee. All right. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh. I will not make this again. Anyway, this is my little album, and I figured out the binding. The hardest part of this is lining everything up so that nothing shows, and which I could show you I didn't do the best of jobs, but that's okay. That's why I picked the blue paper. So here I sandwiched the 2 pieces of cardstock onto the tab, so the tab is in between. And this hinge system is pretty cute. I mean, I like it. It's just really my first time making it, and I think that's why I'm having a hard time, you know, figuring how to get everything lined up. So as you see the pages here, they're not lined up, and some of them are not straight. So this one is a little longer on this side, but that's, you know, it's okay. It's handmade. The good thing is the pages do turn, and I like the way they lay flat. So you can lay it out like this, and you can add your pictures and journaling and stickers and all that good stuff. And look at how thin that is. And you get 6 pages, so double-sided, that gives you 12 plus the inside flaps. So that's a total of 14 pages to work with. And this is what the back looks like. And I will put my little label on the back here. This is my label that I use for all my craft projects. So I'm gonna put that right there. Just use the Bearly Arts glue to stick it on. And this baby is good to go. And I will show you where it's gonna go in the caddy. We're supposed to include some embellishments and stuff like that. So here's my caddy again. It's pink, and this is a Snow and Cocoa paper cardstock. I put some on the side, I went on the front. These I just fussy cut out of the paper pad. I added some pink cardstock on the back to just finish the back off. And I think I will add some pink again to the bottom, because, you know, the edges and all this score marks. So I'd like to just cover that up to finish it. You don't have to, but that's what I'm gonna do. There's my little drawer, and I added a little divider in the middle so I can add some goodies in there, some embellishments. My little polar bear, it's gonna go in here, and it's perfect. Well, maybe face it the other way. So it's gonna go in like that, and he'll be wrapped up in some plastic and stuff like that. Yeah, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna stick in here in the different compartments, and add my embellishments together, and then I need to get this baby in the mail. For the caddy, I used a little glitter poinsettia that was in my stash. This is from Hobby Lobby, and so are the holly leaves with the little berries. This is from like 2 years ago. The little reindeers are also from Hobby Lobby. So yeah, and this gold trim is from Dollar Tree. It's a table, it's a party streamer, and it looks like this. This is from Dollar Tree. Louisa sent this to me. She shared some silver and gold with me, and I just made the little pleats here. I'll probably make more of this so I can stick and share it in there with my swap partner. On top, I used some pink faux snow tulle that they have at Dollar Tree also. So I just doubled those 2 up and put that on the front. I really love the way this little bear looks. He'd be cute on the back there too. So we'll see where he goes. I'm not sure 100%, but yeah, I hope whoever my swap partner is likes this and puts it to good use. So I just have to load up the rest, and I'll probably be sharing more videos with you as I make the items for this caddy. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.